What is up, YouTubians? Kudamalo here, coming at you with another exciting video. If you watched the last video, you saw me use the T outliner from Andis, and this one I'm going to talk about the foil shaver from Andis, basically completing the job that I started about 10 minutes ago. Okay, so what I want to do basically is just kind of wash my face, clean my face, make sure everything's completely dry. So what I'll do is I'll just take like a towel and dry off my face. This is after I've washed it thoroughly with men's grooming soap or whatever soap you want to use. Most people will just come out of the shower and do it. But basically, make sure that the surface that you're about to shave with the foils is completely dry. Make sure you got that going on. Ladies, if you're going to do your map of Tanzania and you know what I'm talking about, just make sure the area is washed, cleaned, and of course, thoroughly dry. Okay, so the foils work most effectively, I would say, up to about 3 days after your last shave. So let's say you shaved on Monday. You could shave, like if you shaved on Tuesday, that'd be great. The day after, Wednesday's fine. Thursday is when you kind of get kind of iffy. It really depends on the type of hair that you have. So if you have finer hair or lighter hair, thinner hair, you may be able to go 4 or 5 days and still use these effectively. If you have more coarse hair or thicker hair, you may only be able to go 2 days. Like if you shaved on Monday, Wednesday you may need to shave again, or Thursday you may need to shave again before this thing stops working properly. What you could do in that situation, or let's say you're in a situation where like it's been a month since you shaved, what you could do is use the T outliner to go ahead and trim up the hair, right? Trim up all your beard hair, get close to your goatee, shape your goatee, whatever, just to get the hair that you're about to shave with the foils short enough so that the foils can then work more effectively. Does that make sense? I hope so. Okay, so like I said, make sure the area is clean and dry, completely dry. So basically, one charge, like let's say I charge this thing for about an hour, what'll happen is you'll get a red light right there when the device is charging. When it is fully charged, what you'll get is a green light, and that's how you know it's charged. But one charge usually lasts me about a month. So that's turning it off and on, shaving every like 3 days, let's say. So that's good news. There's a lithium battery that comes with the device. It's already in there, and that's great too. So you cannot technically overcharge it. What I wouldn't do is plug it in and then leave it charging overnight, because it does charge pretty fast, usually within about an hour or so. And then one other tip I want to tell you when you do shave is with one hand, try to pull your skin tight, right? So pull your skin tight in different directions, and then basically use your other hand to use the foil shaver to actually shave. So because I only have one hand, let's give it a go. So basically what I want to do is turn the device on, and you'll hear it working, right? So nice circular motions. If I was able to pull my skin tight, it'd work even better. But basically, when you stop hearing that grinding noise is when you know that pretty much you're shaved as close as you can possibly get. And obviously, like I said, pulling your skin tighter will give you more of a tight shave. Okay, so let's talk about this area. So let's say I wanted to go over my sideburns, or let's say I had a mustache or a goatee. I will say this much. The technology that's built into these things actually works pretty good at not cutting the longer hair too much. I'll leave that caveat. You will cut off the tips, pun intended, of the longer hair. What that translates into is you'll get a more softer look. So like if I take a comb, right, and I brush down my sideburns, you can see I've got like a pretty hard line going on right there from using the T outliner. But if I accidentally go up into that area, pun intended again, basically it shouldn't damage that line too much. It might just soften the line. So let's go ahead and give it a whirl. So if I turn the device on, right, feel my sideburns, and oh my God, I've gone way up into here, right? As you can see, it didn't really damage this area too much, or the hairs that much. It just basically softened them up. So some people like that look. They like that softer look. Maybe they want to have a look like they didn't get their haircut 20 minutes ago. They want to look like they got a haircut maybe like a week ago. So it'll just soften the line, the sideburns line right there, but you won't lose it entirely. So there you go. So that's a good feature. Okay, so to clean this thing, what you want to do is after using it, basically just pop this button right here, right? The top will come off. You go ahead and pull this piece off. And then basically what you get is you get all these little like remnants of the hair that used to be on your face. What you could do is blow into the blades, use compressed air, blow, keyword there, pun intended, just gently, softly. What you do not want to do is you don't want to touch the blades at all, because touching the blades would dull them, and that would cause premature wear and tear. So just, you know, shake it out. Try not to touch or tap this thing on anything. The top piece themselves, the actual foils in there, you know, basically just shake it out. Give it a good blow. That's what she said, right? Pun intended. And basically now you're back in business. Like I said, one charge will usually last me something like a little bit like a month, you know, using it off and on. So down there in the description there, down below, there is a like button over here, thumbs up. There is a subscribe button over here. Go ahead and hit both of those if you like what you're seeing. Down in the description, in the men's grooming section, I have put a link to both of these if you decide to use both of these. There's also links to other cool stuff that's down there as well. There is also a link to my new Facebook page down there below, Cooter Malloy Product Reviews. That's on Facebook again. Make sure to hit that like button if you like what you're seeing. And I will catch you guys on the next video.